All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in two divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, two of the biggest superstars in the sport ready to engage, Israel Adesanya and Khamzat Chimaev. And even though Chimaev doesn't have a lot of miles in this middleweight division, he's your #1 contender chasing UFC immortality here tonight.
Chimaev is the #1 contender because of his dominance. But Adesanya has seen this. He has seen the fast-rising challenger. He has been in this moment and handled the fast-rising guy. My question going into this one, though, how does Adesanya handle the wrestling of Khamzat Chimaev? If he can do that, if Chimaev is forced to stand with him, Khamzat may be in for a long run.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
No,
and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Fighters separate from the clinch. Takedown defense is there. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's past trying to find that shot again. He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Lead left by Chimaev.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Getting them out here.
Start bringing those elbows.
30 seconds to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
4 sounds for the end of round 1. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick.
At what point do you adjust and see these head kicks landing over the top?
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this fight.
Chimaev's now switching his stance. Nice defense there, huge block. Circling away towards the left now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, he hurt him badly, the jab.
Beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all those.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked.
Got to hurt. Got to start looking for finish.
Taken down by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Push the knees and pass the half guard.
Under a minute now to go.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Adesanya. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be hit.
He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time...
Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Some nice power there.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Making all these shots count. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Nicely done. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems to pop. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversals is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep the half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me here. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working for angle.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hand. Back to his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 23 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel